I had a power bump. How was that for live streaming problems? I'm gonna wait until maybe a couple people pop in. Hey, we got somebody back. I had a power bump. It's very distressing. Yes, we are back. So, copy. Yeah, so the power went out just for like half a second. Obviously, cut everything, cut the internet. Thankfully, the game is still playing. So we're gonna continue and hope that that people return. I'm sorry about that. That really sucks. I appreciate you guys finding me again. That really sucked. Had 8 people watching, now we got 2. But I appreciate it. Maybe we'll get some back. Okay, so I've got pliers now. Stove empty. Can I use the pliers on the pan? Maybe? No? I could try to pluck the eye out of one of those cats. I appreciate it, Poe. Yeah, everything just went dark for a second. Can I use the pliers on the... I cut off the ivy. All right, we're in business now. That's what the pliers do. Take. You pulled the lever. Oh, that's a lot of cats. Okay. I'm just gonna quickly share this on Facebook that we're back. Had a power bump. Back up now. Boast. Posted on Retro Bliss Gaming because he kindly allows us to post stuff about our channels. And let's switch to the Mike's Gaming Gala account. Drop that in that feed. By just like the cat statues, does that mean that you want to pluck their eyes out too? Add a power bump back up now. And we'll link that to insert post. All right, That's the best I can do. Hopefully people come back. We had 8 people. That was like really good for me. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You love your cats, I'm sure. And yes, we cut that ivy. We're gonna cut this ivy. Now we're gonna... Nothing to take in that chest. Nothing to... Well, what was the point of that? Oh, this door is open. Oh, do you still see... I wonder, do you guys see that little... Yeah, there we go. I don't think you guys see that. Okay. This room is filled with cats. They ignore me as if I am not here at all, so they're cats. I like this one. Sitting on the... It's pretending that you can't see me. Pretending. Phil wants an Atari 2600 game. Philly Fish. Philippe Gilbert Poisson. Take note with the number 5. Oh, I can't try to take these ones. Okay, so we can go around cutting all that ivy now. We've got... So what really sucks is that I noticed Chris put a comment on my stream that got the power bump killed, and he's like, oh, that was great, thank you. I'm like, no, come back, you were so much help. Hopefully he sees one of the notes, hopefully he sees that we're back, and hopefully he continues to help us on our journey. But now that we have the pliers, I feel good, because we can open a lot of places. Acquired another movie car to go with Kit and the Bandit. This one is from your one of your favorite franchises. It'll be on my channel soon. Is it a DeLorean? It's not a DB5. So, I mean, if it's from the James Bond franchise, which is absolutely one of my favorite franchises, it could be a wide variety of cars. It could be a Lotus Esprit. That would be cool. And I know you're a big Roger Moore fan. So, is it... Well, how about we start with this? Is it James Bond? Nothing to take. Nothing to take. I have to look. The room with the giant skeleton was terrifying. What animal was that? Okay, so it is James Bond. Why was it locked in that room? Why were there swords piercing it, and why were there candles surrounding it? In this next place, I see the abyss. A bottomless abyss. An abyss that seems to be looking at me. That's a big abyss. Showy daisies. So is it the Lotus Esprit? That would be badass if you got yourself a Lotus Esprit. They're really expensive though, aren't they? Unless you got like a trash one that you're gonna fix up. I know you're really handy with that. Pull the lever. The bottom of the abyss is not visible. 2 posts above the abyss. Maybe. If you've got a Lotus Esprit, you have to tell me, dude, because I don't have the money to fly out there to see it, but one day I will come out to see it. 100%. You could take me for a drive in it. Okay, so what did this lever do? There's still a couple doors that we haven't opened yet. And I'm guessing that lever probably did one of them. Yes, part 2 because I had a power bump. And I don't know why I had a power bump. A beautiful day. In my area, we very rarely get that type of thing. Oh, I have to go down the ladder. But of course, while I'm live streaming, the power had to cut out. But we are back. So it didn't open this door. So for what anybody who's just joining us missed, those pliers cut the ivy, which is good. But now we've found this bottomless abyss that has 2 posts. We need something to put into those posts. I'm guessing I can't take these candelabras. No, nothing to take. And we'll try this one. Yeah, one of the biggest pains is that we seem to have lost Chris, and Chris was giving me lots of really helpful tips. We did unlock this room full of cats. I should try to take all of them, actually. Why don't I go and try to take all of them? Because I tried to take a couple. They're all ignoring me, so they're regular cats. Wow, how did you land that? So Hephaestus in the chat. So I know him through the Replica Prop Forum. For those of you who don't know, I am a big movie guy. I make lots of movie props. I collect that type of stuff too. Not as much as I used to. But, for instance, I've got a Jurassic Park Jeep that I took several Jeeps to get all the parts that I needed, and I put it together to be the Jeep from Jurassic Park, number 18. But Robert is in that group, and he is an absolute master. He does machining, he does woodworking, he does mechanic stuff, and he's got Kit from Knight Rider, he's got the Bandit. Let me try snipping this one. And, pardon me, now he's got a Lotus Esprit. So for those of you who don't know what the Lotus Esprit is, that is the white sports car from The Spy Who Loved Me that turns into a submarine, and Roger Moore drives it around. It's got torpedoes and all that stuff. And yes, it is a nice Jeep. But I'm jealous. I'm not the biggest Roger Moore fan in the world. I love things about every Bond movie. And the Roger Moore films are no exception. There's great parts of all of them. But that car is awesome. I would say as far as Bond cars go, for me, it's second only to the Aston Martin DB5. I am an absolute huge fan of Goldfinger and the Connery movies, and that's where the DB5 originated. One day I was talking to Robert about movie cars, and there's like an MGB that you can modify to be a pretty good replica of the DB5. It takes a lot of work, obviously, but it's got the wire wheels already, and I would love to do that one day. I've got no money to do it, but I'd love to do it. Yeah, and I think I already tried the pliers on the cross here. No. But yeah, that's a bucket list vehicle. I'm happy for you, Robert. That's great. I'm happy and jealous. Of course, a lot of these Bond vehicles are going to be at least good sources for even conversions are going to be over in the UK and not so accessible here in Canada. But it is what it is. I'm kind of at a loss, guys. We clipped a lot of ivy and it didn't do much of anything for us. We got one more note. The completely dry tree. No, can't set on fire. These are all going to say the completely dry tree, yeah. Which in proper English means that you would say a completely dry tree. All right, caca. Hey, Phil, we got Mr. Postile joining our caca. There we go. Yeah, the completely dry tree. Oh. Can I use the pliers to pluck this cat's eye out? I love the British Isles. I have been all over England, Scotland, and Wales. I've never been to Ireland, north or otherwise, but I will absolutely be visiting again at some point in time. It's one of my favorite places to go, and when I do, I will definitely get a hold of you and we will meet up again. And I will probably come to your area, and yes, I would adore a spin in any of your movie cars, but especially the Lotus Esprit. The Studebaker. Okay, so I have a 1950 Studebaker, and I have been, in my copious free time, which is almost none. Oh, I didn't try the pliers on the coffin. Fixing it up. And the engine's good. The engine runs. The suspension needs some work. The electronics were all fried. So for the Studebaker, I have gotten it running. I've replaced all the wiring in it. Oh. This cat looks like it's got something on it. It's not safe to drive on the roads, but I have. When I moved houses, I drove from one house to the other. Thankfully, I only moved like 2 blocks away, so because it didn't have any brakes at that point in time, I just had to, like, it's 3 on the tree manual. So when I got to the stop sign, I kind of looked and rolled through it and drove through. But if I'd had to stop, I would have just had to, you know, throw it into first and drop the gas so that it would stall. Nothing to take. Nothing to take. So, but there's 4 cats, and there's 4 cat statues. But yeah, it's not ready yet. It's been years. It's been years and years. I just have no free time. And very little expendable income. Interest rates have been god-awful, and I was on a variable mortgage, so it went up a lot. They seem to have leveled out, and they seem to be... it seems that they're going to lower them again, which would be very nice. And then hopefully things get a little easier, but finances, not great right now. Which is silly, because I've got a job that pays me more than enough money, you would think, to live very, very comfortably. But the economy screws everybody over. I'm trying to think, there's no other... Okay, so there was a room. Okay. Where, I know, okay. In that kitchen, there was that cat moving around. You could see that there was a door supposed to be at the bottom there. I bet we go down through there, we can get to that wine cellar. I'm hoping it's wine and not barrels of blood. That's the cat room. Amen, yes. I'm making more money in the job that I've got than I've ever made. I work from home, so I don't have commuting expenses. You know, lots of things paid for. My internet bill is incorporated into my salary. That's the room right there that I want to go through. Best job I've ever had in my life. And still things are tight. It's ridiculous. It's an old wine cellar. There are signs of recent frequenting here. So, as opposed to one that's been lost for centuries. An empty bottle of wine. I can't take the empty bottle, but the bottle filled with the red wine. Nothing to take, but can I get more wine? Yeah, I've got some more wine for my trip. And there's a couple more of those little white icons. The large, often used barrel of wine. How do I know it's often used? You open the door, okay, so... wooden crate, nothing in there. Something lying at the bottom of this crate. I've got more rope. Okay, so if I can tie ropes across that abyss... Beside the drawer, there's... I bet this paper says 6. Yes, this paper says 6. The broken jars, the broken jars. Jars filled with an unknown substance. Unknown substance. So I've got another rope. That's what this gave me. And you'd think those other two swords I could use as poles. But let's go back to that abyss, see if I can use the rope just verbatim. Again, that thing's down here. I don't know what it does, but it's down there. If I see anything that looks like it could be used as poles to tie that rope to, I'll grab it. But I don't think I see anything unless I use their graves. Two posts. Oh no, these are posts. Okay, I'm gonna tie a rope between. How did I hook the rope though? If I could hook the rope to the other side, don't you think I could just jump over? Okay, monument with the vessel on. I'm gonna pour wine into this. I need to find more wine. Oh, I still have some wine. There we go. Some books. Unknown language. Can't take. If this says 7. Book. Let's look at these before. That looks like a computer. Books. 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 The old computer with the scanner. Nothing to take. Can I turn it on though? There's a computer here. Why can't I use it? Oh, okay. Use. You scanned the notes. Translated text appears on the computer screen. Yay for smoking. Yeah, sometimes when I'm out front, some mail comes and it's like, ooh, I'll meet you at the end of the driveway. You feel trapped. Well, no shit, I didn't need to scan notes to figure that out. You are trying to get out. You are rushing forward, as far as possible from this place. Along the way, you pass through many different rooms. You imagined events that could have taken place here. Green gardens, desolate courtyard, a lookout, a dining room, kitchen, warehouse, old wine cellar, ruins, monuments, coffins, tombs, a huge skeleton, and more. At the end, you crossed the bottomless abyss. Who are you? Where are you going? Do you want to leave this place so much? Was I sleeping the whole time? You wake up in your own bed in your own home. You remember where you are and who you are. You feel trapped, boxed in by its walls. The walls, however, are abstract. They are a figment of your imagination, created from fear of change. The walls block progress and creativity. Will you try to break them down? Was this a fucking This was a really good game, but that ending was bullshit. It was like an Aesop's Fable right at the end. It's a very good game. I liked it. But come on, man. Igor, stop using the. It's a. This was a good game. I recommend it. How long have I been streaming? This one's about half an hour. The first one... Here, let's see how long the previous one was. Well, okay, so it's 2:38. I've been streaming for about an hour and 40 minutes. Would you guys... Takes me about 40 minutes to beat it. You guys want me to play some Ninja Odyssey on the Intellivision? Yeah, Mario did that in Mario 2. I think I can play through Ninja Odyssey. Ninja Odyssey is a really good game. Let me turn this off. Oh, put this into here. Turn my VCR on. And we're going to play with the long play controller because it saves my thumb. The one thing I did do, if any of you watched my long play controller review, the 3D print quality on mine wasn't the best, and this top corner was scratching me, so I just took some sandpaper and I sanded it down. For those of you who remember when I said that I was working with a friend of mine to make the long play controller better, and you missed it, that's not happening anymore because unfortunately he passed away in a motorcycle accident a week before I was supposed to meet up with him. His widow got all this stuff back to me. I didn't even ask for it. I expected it to be completely gone. But he had been making progress, and he had made a little kind of gate to go over the switches, and then the next step was going to be to redesign the thumbstick. but this kind of thing, and then it would clip in. Maybe I'll do a video about that. I don't have much time to pick that up, but I kind of would like to finish that, you know, making this the ultimate long play controller. But unfortunately, if I'm doing that, I'm doing that alone. Let's play some Ninja Odyssey though. Is this okay? I have to. Yeah, it messed me up a little bit. I'm probably going to be selling my whatchamacallit. Oh, there's no game in there. That's why. I'm going to be selling my motorcycle. The fact of the matter is he had 2 daughters and a wife who depended on him. And the accident was not his fault. You know, he was riding through an intersection, green light, and some other driver wasn't paying attention, made a left turn right in front of him, T-boned him. He was dead as soon as he hit the ground. And his wife, like, he was heading home. I had talked to him about an hour before he passed away. And he was heading home, and his wife was like, "Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?" Finally, like, was texting him, calling him, no reply. Decided to drive to his office to see if she could find him, and came across the accident and the tarp on the road over the body, and like, that's how she found out. And knowing that that's, you know, there's nothing he could have done to prevent that aside from not riding a motorcycle. And he loved it. He died doing something he loved. And I love my motorcycle. I love riding my motorcycle, but, you know, I've got 3 kids who still depend on me. One of them's heading off to the Army next year. But the other one's in high school, and my stepdaughter is in grade 3. And they all depend on me, and my wife depends on me. So if something stupid like that were to happen to me, you know, a lot of people get screwed over. So maybe in my retirement years, I pick up a motorcycle again and I get back to it when things aren't necessarily as crucial for me to be around, just in case. But right now, in good conscience, I just can't do it. Not because I'm scared for my own safety, but I'm scared if something did happen to me, my family's screwed. All right, Ninja Odyssey, platformer for the Intellivision from Kai Magazine and Electronite. It's a fun game. I wonder if I can put that audio up a bit. Kazuhiro-kun still stands. Tilt this camera a bit. There we go. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I love riding, but the fact of the matter is, accidents happen, and when an accident happens when you're on your motorcycle, you don't have that steel box around you to give you a chance. Oop. So there's 3 different types of ninja stars. There's your base star. This yellow one is the fast one. And the red one is a slower one that bounces. And then you can also get a red ninja suit to upgrade, and that gives you double jump ability. The point, when you collect these hearts, that yellow bar at the top is like your timer for the level. And when you collect the hearts, it extends the timer. That becomes very important in later levels. In the earlier levels, it's pretty easy. But, God, you can't kill the frogs. Ah! Forgot that guy was there. This is... I mean, hopefully, this is a harder game than I'm going to make it look. I recently beat this game for... I was a playtester on this game, so I'm already familiar with it. I beat it then. Mind you, that was like 5 years ago. But I also beat it earlier this week just to capture the game footage for a future review. Let's redo it. Yeah. It's terrible. I wish, you know, things like that could be... Like, if it was just your own ability on a motorcycle, then, you know, no big deal. It's all up to you, but... with other drivers on the road, and especially... You know, you don't know if when the person in front of you, they're on their phone or something and they're not paying attention, and they just cut right in front of you, and not a lot you can do. I had one close call on a motorcycle once, and that actually shook me for a little bit, but I got back at it. But when you have a friend pass away, so those little black spikes, so you hit pretty much anything in this game and you die. But those black spikes, what they do is they'll actually just take down your time bar. And they'll remove your suit if you have a suit, which you don't want to happen. Go game, go! Start. Oh, I lost my suit! I need my suit! Son of a... Okay, well, there's another suit there. Give me the suit. I will write your name down shortly, sir. Oh, son of a biscuit. All right. Go game, go is in the draw. I like when I have the double jump. The double jump is just so nice. Yes, live stream is back. I had a power bump. Which almost never happens, but of course while I'm live streaming, power has to go out. We beat Unnamed. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but it was bullshit. Think Mario 2. I was none too pleased, but we got back up. We did lose Chris Willis, but we were able to beat the game without him. Now these fireballs, you can kill them. It takes, I think 3, maybe 3 or 4 hits with the Ninja Stars. Now these bosses, they may look doubled, but the fireballs will never hit you if you go to the far end of the screen, and if you got double jump, that means that you can reach them with the stars. Making these guys pretty easy. It's even better if you have the yellow stars. The yellow stars are the fast stars, so they go further. But these bounce, so when the ghost is at the bottom, you're able to hit them. This game also has infinite continues, so it's very approachable. It also loops. We're only going to play one round. But once you beat it, you can play it again and your time bar goes down quicker. Which, there's one level where that time bar is just a real beast that I struggle with. And these frogs, the thing that sucks most about the frogs is that they kind of make you wait. Whenever you see one of those little black things on the ground, you know that there's a dog about to come. In every single game I've ever played, I hate those little platforms. So it's so much nicer to just have the double jump and not have to use them. Not hit them. Yeah, screw those stupid bouncy platforms. They're terrible in absolutely every game they're in. Watch out for jumping squids. Well, yeah. There we go. Do-do-do. Darts. This one. Come on. Ah, fuck. I want to kill this one. I don't need to get that double jump because I already got a double jump. I preferred to keep my yellow stars. Do-do-do. 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 No. The little book things can be an absolute pain. So can you imagine if back in like 1981 television had any games like this? The controls are actually pretty precise for this game. This is the first of the Kai Magazine games. And like I remember when I first played this, I was really, really impressed. And then of course later Kai Magazine games, he impressed even more. Especially with the long play controller, which is what I'm playing with. The controls are really good. If you die, it's because you suck. Which frequently I do, but I've been playing this game a fair bit lately, so... Yeah, the controls are really good. The controls are really good. When I beat it the first time when I was a game tester, long play controller wasn't around. I beat it with my regular television controllers. There's no real problems. I would say that this actually controls better than Thunder Soldier, which is a newer release. Just came out from Homebrew Inc., which is also a good game. I've got to play more of that to do a review. But I prefer the controls on this one. Mostly because, like, in a Contra-style game, you really don't want to be making any mistakes, and this game can be a bit more forgiving. Although this is the toughest level right here. Because that timer ticks down way too quick for my liking. Double jump helps, but I will probably die at some point. And then I won't have double jump, and I'll have to beat this without double jump, and that sucks. There we go. Oh, see? Couldn't jump quick enough. Now I don't have double jump. It makes this level harder. There we go. So if you hit him with the thing, it'll start his... There we go. Oop. Now I need to... Oh, this sucks. Oh, there we go. And this is why this level is so goddamn hard. It's because... Oh, look at my timer. Need to get that. We're close. Oh no! Oh, I forgot there's a frog there. Ah. Oh. And the big problem is, like, because the timer ticks down so quickly, you have to rush. Stupid frog. Come on. That's the one I want to get. Oh, I stubbed my toe. Frog! Frog again! Same frog! What am I doing? Okay. That frog's not gonna get me this time. Different frog might, but that frog's not gonna get me. I don't like the frogs. Oh, that cost me. Oh, shh. See, I hate these. Oh. For fuck's sake, come on. Out of time. We will continue. If I had my double jump, I'd feel much better. Oh, missed the stupid thing. That was my fault. I mean, all the deaths are my fault. But yeah, like I was saying, like if this came out in 1981, can you imagine the minds that would have been blown? Like it's a simple platformer, but it's a good platformer. This game is still available from Electronite. if you are interested in picking it up. Like I said, it's one of the Kai Magazine games, and they are some of the best for the system. We're close. That frog's not gonna get me. Frog's not gonna get me. There we go. There we go. Ba-da-ba. Give me a double jump. Now, the great thing about the double jump is as soon as you get it, you can use it. So, like, in that same jump. Oh, there we go. Hey, how's it going, Derek? Like being able to avoid all these BS bounce pads. Makes me happy. Oh, lost my double jump. So now I have to use the BS bounce pads. Oh, he tapped my head. Come on. Ba-da-ba. That's alright. I have my opportunity to get my double jump again. This time we're gonna try to keep it. Gotta be careful for those guys. I'm not always careful enough. So it's nice to kill them. Alright, let's not die to the frog this time. Oh, lost my double jump. But we beat the level. We're close now. This game will be beaten. Really? Oh, double jump. lost my double jump. Need a double jump there. We'll continue. Ba-da-ba. Need that. Thank you. This level, you don't have to be quite as worried about your time, but you always want to be mindful of it. I thought I was far enough over. Okay, let's take this seriously now. Again, I missed it. So much for taking it seriously. There we go. Come on, kill it. Get that heart. Just realized I'm running out of time. There we go. We made it. Last level. Ooh. Forgot about that guy. Lots of those stupid saxophones. Oh no, double jump is gone. Do-do-do. There is a double jump that you can get in this level. You need that double jump. Oh, I forgot. Okay, second one, I just gotta keep running if I don't have double jump. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh yeah, keep running. I just said it. Keep running. 3 times in a row. Guys, not good. Smarten up, Mike. Okay, keep running. Ah, there you go, dummy. Okay, now this is worth hurting yourself for. You need that, and you need that double jump. Do not let that double jump get away. There we go. And you want hearts because your time does tick down. When you're fighting the boss. Which is why these yellow stars help a lot. Watch out for those stupid saxophones. I know they're probably bats or something, but they look like saxophones to me. Alright. Eat Ninja Star! There we go. Took a few continues. The long journey is over. Peace returned to Taguma. Kazuhiro-kun can now rest until the cycle repeats itself. Your soul will be drained faster, so you can play through the whole game again. You continue with whatever you had, but obviously that yellow bar at the top drains faster. And you're playing for points, or I don't think there's a different ending. It just keeps getting faster and faster until the game's impossible. But yeah, that is Ninja Odyssey for the Intellivision. So we played 2 games today, and we beat 2 games today. So I'm going to turn that off. We're going to go back to full screen. So for those of you who... I'll just tilt that back. For those of you who are still with us, thank you very much for joining my live stream. We had some challenges today. We had a power bump that cut our stream in half before we beat Unnamed, but we came back, we were able to do it. Thank you for those who found it again. Reminder, anybody who is interested in, it will be in cart form with a proper label, but Star Wars, type it in the comments if you want a copy of this, a chance to win that a copy of this Atari 2600 hack. It is a hack of Space Invaders that makes them all TIE fighters, and you're an X-Wing. The game itself is not anything particularly special, but it is rare. There are only 10 that will ever exist, because I don't even have the ROM anymore to make more, unless I dumped it. But I don't have that ability either. So thank you, everybody. We'll see you next time, and I do hope to do a little more of this streaming stuff. Probably not in the next few weeks. I'm working towards going to the Midwest Gaming Classic, and I've got other stuff that I'm doing with my channel, but maybe come summertime, this will become a more regular thing. So, thank you for joining me. Sorry for